Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This video will be the first video in a series of tips for Bedwars. This video will be about the leveling system in Bedwars, which are also called stars, and give you information about everything regarding XP. Everyone starts out as a 0 star, but because entering the Bedwars lobby for the first time gets you exactly 500 XP, you instantly level up to level 1 and play your first game as a 1 star. Unlike Hypixel levels, Bedwars stars are linear, which means you need the same amount of XP to get to each level, which is 5,000. However, when you first start out, the earlier Bedwars levels require less XP. It requires 500 XP to level up from 0 stars to 1 star, and 1000 XP to level from 1 star to 2, 2000 XP from 2 to 3, and 3500 from 3 to 4. After reaching 4 stars, every star until 100 stars requires 5000 XP, hence the generalization that you need 5k XP to level up. Every time you reach a number that's divisible by 100, like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, you reach a new prestige. Reaching a new prestige is basically a reset to 0 stars, in a few ways. If you've just reached 300 stars, then you need 500 XP to get to 301 stars. After reaching 304 stars, every star into the next prestige requires 5000 XP. Why is there this resetting? It turns out that when Bedwars was released in 2017, after reaching 100 stars, the stars reset to 0, and you get a color change. This is how Rank TW Screenshot showcases himself as a level 1. It's because he's Iron Prestige, but only 1 star. So no, it was not photoshopped. However, at that time, nobody liked the fact that their stars reset to 0. I mean, I wouldn't like that. So Hypixel changed it so that it didn't reset. It stayed at 100. Hypixel didn't really change anything else, hence the XP resetting. Anyways, we know that, or that's not super important. How do I get XP? Well, every minute you spend in a Bedwars game, alive, gets you 25 Bedwars XP. I'd estimate that generally 45% of your XP is earned through playtime, so the main way to get more XP is play the game. You need to be alive to get this XP every minute, so the 5 seconds you wait after you take a normal death doesn't count as playtime. Those of you who wonder how it is possible for your teammate to get a different amount of XP than you, even though you played the exact same game, here's your answer. You might have taken a lot more or a lot less normal deaths than your teammate, and the 5 seconds you spend respawning and not getting XP adds up. Then, there are the 3 bonuses that can get you Bedwars XP. First, and quite importantly, there's the win bonus. In solos and doubles, since there are 8 teams, winning the game grants you 100 XP, equivalent to spending an extra 4 minutes alive in game, because it's 25 XP per minute. In 3s and 4s, there are only 4 teams, so winning the game grants you 50 XP, equivalent to spending an extra 2 minutes alive in game. In 4v4, winning a game gives 50 XP as well, which is completely unfair since there are less enemy teams and can be easily abused. For dream modes, winning a doubles game in Rush, Lucky Block, Voidless, Ultimate or Armed Bedwars gives 50 XP, and winning a 4s game in the previously mentioned game modes gives merely 25. Castle mode also gives only 25 XP for each win. I'd guess that the win bonus gives approximately 40% of your XP if you're a sweat. And keep in mind, getting final or normal kills or breaking beds don't give any Bedwars XP on its own. The second bonus is the party bonus. After a game, the XP you gained from playtime and the win bonus, if you won the game, is added together. Yes, that makes sense. Then, the party bonus gives 10% of this sum. The party bonus gives about 8 to 9% of your total XP. The final bonus is the 5% XP perk, a purchasable item in the tournament hall. The XP perk is pretty self-explanatory. It gives the 5% XP boost after the previous bonuses are all added together. The perk costs 100 tributes, and tributes are gained from playing in the Hypixel tournament. I'm sure there'll be some comments saying, I don't think the XP perk works, so I should probably address this. Where it says you earned this much Bedwars experience doesn't include the XP perk. However, when you go back to the lobby, your XP is increased by what it says you earned and an additional 5% because of the perk. Last but definitely not least, there are quests in Bedwars. To open them, you go to the Questmaster NPC, right-click him, and then open all the quests by clicking the papers. Anyways, there's the first win of the day quest, which is a daily quest. It gives 250 XP upon completion, which is on its own around the same amount of XP you get from winning a 5 to 6 minute doubles game. The One More Game quest only gives Hypixel experience, which is completely irrelevant to Bedwars XP and will be very, very politely ignored. So then, there are the weekly quests. The first one is Bed Removal Co., known as the Bed Quest, and the second one is Sleep Tight, known as the Dreams Quest. Both quests give 5000 XP, meaning you'd instantly level up upon completion. The Bed Quest requires you to dig 25 bed in any mode that's not a dream mode, so solos, doubles, 3s, and 4s. And the best recommended mode for this is solos, as there are 7 enemy beds you could dig. In doubles, it's the same, but you might have to split the beds with your teammate. The Dreams Quest requires you to win 10 Dreams mode games. I'd recommend, if you have a decent amount of stars or FKDR, to join a party you know, or find one in lobby 1. If nobody wants to join you, either solo queue or you might as just well play normal Bedwars. Getting 10 wins might not be as easy as it sounds. The Dreams have a rotation, so every week it's different. So, how do I get a lot of XP? Why don't we look at what the highest leveled Bedwars players do? How do they get so much XP? So, the number 1 star Bedwars player, Manhole IQ, mostly plays doubles, with 20,000 doubles games. How about the second place, Electro Lightning? 95% of his wins came from 4s. Okay, so he plays 4s. The third place? Well, Amiro mostly plays doubles. The fourth place? Hotmine plays 3s, 4s, and recently grinded 4v4. Okay, we also have to see GamerBoy80, who's known for being the best grinder in the history of Bedwars. And he plays doubles. From the short analysis, the two choices are doubles and 4s. It also makes sense quite logically. Both these game modes can give the party bonus, and use the win bonus to their advantage. And also, in 4s you can use the IYN strategy, which will be talked about in a later video. If you lose more than a third of your doubles games, I recommend you to play 4s, as you can probably get more wins, and the win bonus advantage of doubles is negated. If you are good and win like 90% of your games, play doubles, as it also dramatically increases your final kills amount, your FKDR, and your bed break to loss ratio. Okay, in conclusion, don't forget to do your quests, be in a party, and get the XP perk in the tournament hall when the tournament comes up. Last but not least, play and win.